Greetings, esteemed viewers. I'm Brian.
I'm Ariel.
You sure?
And
No.
I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed.
We are the Pixelcom Squad, and we are.
Oh shit! The new Smash Bros. Looks great.
Yeah, I know, right? So in the sky and shit. I love how they buffed
It's the
Bowser.
Rainbow Road level, duh. Or Rainbow
really
Cruise. That's what it is.
I really hope his suit isn't like DLC or something. It'd be nice if that's in the game. Just.
Yep.
So is this CG?
Or
Or is it in game? I feel like it's in game.
I mean, it kind of looks like it's in game. It doesn't look like anything that the engine can't handle.
Why didn't you die?
What? What was that? Her crowd is also alive?
Oh yeah, you haven't played this game, Ariel.
Nope.
Yeah, the hats are people.
I mean,
No!
I knew his hat was a person.
Including
and
that
Bowser's
one.
hat was a person, but her crowd is a person?
Yes.
Bowser's hat is not a person, is it? I don't think
No,
it is.
I don't think so.
Okay, well now I'm just really confused.
It'd be kind of cool if it was, though, but it's not.
Wait, Brian, have you already recorded the whole game?
No.
When you get to Bowser, can you wear the wedding dress?
Don't you have to do something special for that?
The amiibo, I've got him.
Oh, it's an
I
amiibo?
don't.
I didn't realize.
I've
Yeah,
got
I
the
don't.
amiibo, Brian.
Can you FedEx it to me?
Don't you live
if
like
you wait,
40
okay,
minutes
well,
away?
since we're not gonna see it apparently, if you show up to Bowser wearing the wedding dress, he just goes, "Oh, Mario, looking good."
Okay, that's weird. So this is the Cap Kingdom. Everywhere is a kingdom, which is weird since we don't meet any other monarchs besides Peach from the entirety of the game.
Okay, I thought we weren't playing a Sonic game.
Oh no, we absolutely are playing a Sonic game.
You're just gonna
See, it's just
roll
called
everywhere.
Mario because that way the Sonic fans won't complain. So everybody wins. Sonic
you
team
know,
gets to make a good game.
this is a lot like classic Sonic and Sonic Forces, where the only way you're gonna get around anywhere is if you're spin dashing.
It's interesting. I didn't actually know that you could do that on your playthrough, so I was just, kind of walking around like an idiot. And I thought the only way you could do it is if you long jumped and then use the momentum.
Okay, no, I thought that too.
Yeah, but you can keep it going indefinitely, which is, again, a little odd. Not sure how that works exactly. Not sure if he's just blowing himself when he gets to when his face gets to the ground or what. Whatever, I'm not complaining. But Ariel, I don't know if you were reading or.
I am.
But,
I am in fact reading.
Yeah,
I like
but,
how they have to include emojis.
Yeah. Isn't an emoji if it's just your face?
Yes.
Okay. All right. I guess if the iPhone X is anything to go by, then yes. But not sure why hat ghost people exist. But we're also talking about a world with
Okay, alright, hang on a
so.
second. He was given no reason to believe
To
that
throw
was
the
acceptable behavior.
Get off of me!
He's just like, oh, hey, I've got a new friend who is also a hat, so let me just throw him!
I mean, that's what Mario does to most people. Do you think?
Also, this kid seems
Wait,
like
when
it's
Mario
not
throws
in
Cappy, do you think in his head he just goes, "So long, gay Cappy"?
It keeps coming. What if Bowser did that in Mario 64? You just threw him and he just came back at you.
That would be terrifying. So are these? This is like a ghosty kingdom.
Well, they're
With
all
their hats.
ghosts, so kind of makes sense.
They're ghost hats, I guess.
Yeah, they're ghost
So,
hats.
what makes these ghosts different than Boo's?
Well,
They're
you
clearly
see,
a different species.
you see, Austin, all of these ghosts used to be haberdashers in real life.
Oh, that's great.
But all
Please say
all
no. Oh, thank God.
Yeah, no, hell no. I'm glad this isn't one of the instances where the game just goes, okay, I know you said no, but this is a really important thing that you probably already know. And
Yeah,
then say no
thanks,
again.
thanks.
They're like, I'm just gonna tell you anyway.
Thanks, Gen 2. Yeah, Mom, I know how to use my phone. Oh, man, it's so nice. All you have to do is press the name and then you call them. Isn't that helpful?
See, it's
I'm really
funny,
glad
'cause
we had
I'm
to press a switch for this.
Even though everybody can fly in this kingdom, you'd think they wouldn't need a bridge, but whatever.
Yeah, well, maybe they can only
Oh, wait,
hover.
you're right.
I mean, I guess that's a possibility, but
Oh shit,
Brian,
man.
you don't have to keep throwing.
you don't.
No, if you hold the hat button, Cappy will stay there till the block's
Oh, well.
gone.
In any case, I do like throwing. I do like throwing it over and over again. It's cathartic. You take that block! Yeah! And now for the core new mechanic.
The horrifying new mechanic.
Yeah, it's
I mean,
extremely
did you see?
horrifying.
Look at what Mario has to go through. He has to go through the fucking Mario Brothers movie in order to do this.
Oh no!
And we can presume that this happens every time.
I wish you played Guile's theme over that. For those of you who don't know, that's where the original Guile's theme goes with everything comes from, the Mario Brothers movie.
Oh god. Whoa, whoa, these frogs, this is not how frogs work.
Yes, it is, Ariel. They just don't want us to know. They can also jump straight out of water.
Oh,
You can also run on the water.
I think he's
Oh wait, no,
swimming.
he's swimming.
Yeah. Whoa. This is not how this works.
Although I guess that's not any worse than just swimming as regular Mario and jumping anyway. I never understood just exactly how
Don't
that
question it! You're not even gonna pick up the heart. I don't care if you don't need it. You should pick it up anyway.
Yeah, it gives you
No.
coins.
I'll leave it for the next frog. And there are so
Hey,
many
get
damn
the
coins
big
in this
one.
game.
There you go.
Yeah, see, now, again, that one. Because it gives me... Not that I'm gonna keep
Seriously.
it.
Brian,
he was-
stop breaking down people's doors.
No!
He was given no reason to believe that he should be throwing Cappy around all the time.
I mean, Ariel, that's the answer to everything in this game is throw Cappy at it.
Who could be responsible for
Basically.
this?
I don't know, maybe look up!
I do say, be careful. I like that one.
Yeah, it seems your style.
Oh, it's the Professor Pickle Cappy.
I love
What
how the
the
game
hell?
applauds you for just picking shit up.
Okay, so do you guys think that Mario vs. Rabbids had a hand in designing these characters?
I do.
Maybe. I've been trying to figure out why the hell they're fucking rabbits, so yeah, let's say yes.
I'm just waiting after you get every moon and every collectible. They're gonna turn into rabbits and then just attack you by going ah!
What is this?
Yeah, okay, so my capture card was dropping frames and shit, and it wouldn't let me export the video until I removed the frames that it dropped. So there were some skips here and there, and I apologize. This boss is basically just doing the same thing 3 times. You're not missing anything.
I don't know. I feel like I missed something.
Gee, Brian, maybe you shouldn't record at 720p.
I don't get to choose. I don't think. I don't know.
I mean,
actually.
yeah,
You can.
yeah, you do.
No, mine doesn't have an actual computer interface. I plug my hard drive straight into it, and then it just puts the file in the hard drive.
Wow, Brian, I'm glad you bought such a great capture card.
I'm a cheap bastard. You know that.
And then I bought a pretty good one, and I'm just recording old consoles with it, so it looks like crap anyway.
Do you need an upscaler or something?
What? No, it's that it records the old count. Blah, blah. The N64 is naturally just a lower resolution.
Yeah, but don't upscalers like make it artificially higher or some shit?
Yes.
I mean, sort of.
Oh, they do.
So yeah, that might
Yeah,
help.
but then doesn't it get fuzzy?
I don't know.
No, that's what the upscaler's for. If you just record it with something that's HD, it makes it look fuzzy. If you use an upscaler, it actually makes it look better.
Huh.
Unless you fucking upscale it to 4K.
I was not aware there was a thing that existed.
Yep.
No,
Now
you
you
can
know.
do that. You can do that with emulators too.
Huh.
And let me tell you, Metroid Prime at fucking 1080p, 60 frames per second. That's a good. Stop it!
Yo, Brian, if you're gonna do that, can you at least line the triangles up with the edge of the goddamn video?
I'm trying! I tried my best.
Wow, they literally are like moon sprites, okay?
Alright,
Yeah,
so one
I'm so
thing
good at
that
diving.
does bug me about this game, there's not that. Like, the way it's advertised, it makes it seem like you could control, like, everything, but there's not that many things you can actually play as.
Aren't there like 54 or some shit? I'm not sure the exact number. There
No,
must
it's
be
in
more than
the
that.
it's in the thingy, in the book thing. But a
Mhm.
lot of the things that you control, you don't do much with.
Yeah, that's true. A lot of them are.
And the
basically,
T-Rex is not a good thing to control.
Well, I mean, it's good if all you want to do is just charge forward. Otherwise, it's turning. is a
Otherwise,
thing.
it's terrible and awful. It's a T-Rex.
You know, they really wanted to make it realistic. They should have blurred the screen so its vision would be
Why?
more.
Why did you have to throw him at? He can fly. He could have.
Because Cappy does everything in this game, Ariel. I've already explained this.
Okay, but
I'm
he
glad
said,
that
"Throw
Mario's
me onto
never
the
been to
globe."
any. I'm
But he
glad
could've-
Mario's
he
never been to
could've just
any of
put
these
himself
kingdoms
there.
before. Because he wouldn't have
was
been able to do
floating there.
anything.
Talking to you, being like, "Oh hey, I could use that globe. You should throw me on it." Then he goes back on your head. He could have just gone on the globe.
This is true. It is kind of annoying. Like,
Cut out the middleman.
I find it annoying that you had to do that for one reason that we'll get into pretty much at the end of the game, so I won't talk about it now. But one thing that this game does very well that I do not do very well is it opened like they just upped
Hardcore
the
parkour.
platforming potential, basically. Like
Yeah.
all the movements in this game are it's just
Brian.
great how far you can go if you're not me, basically. But you know,
I wouldn't call this actually platforming, though.
well, I
'Cause,
mean,
yeah, you're jumping to another area, but it's not my definition of platforming.
does your definition
Right.
of platforming require actual platforms at all times?
No, it requires, not just going somewhere with the only challenge being jumping to the place.
Well, what the
Which
hell?
you're demonstrating very well. You know, you could just use the T-Rex to break that and get up there.
I mean, like, there's a change jump here later that makes it possible to break that, but I am nothing if not
Well,
persistent.
no, Brian, you could just walk the T-Rex over here and break it.
You can, but that's never the way I did it.
That's all that's up here. Just a checkpoint.
No, of course not. You also have,
Because I feel
you have,
I feel misled.
you have
Oh my
a,
god, Brian, you could have went through the door! And Ariel, they're not checkpoints, they're fast travel points.
Ah. Even so, that was like 5 feet away from the last one.
Well, yes, this is the first world, which one of my favorite ones, and I'm going to bitch and moan, and everyone in the world's
Yeah,
gonna
like-
hate me when we get to the later areas. But I love this area.
No, I like it too. The music is great. It's pretty compact, but it still looks expansive for its size. You know, like it's just a good intro level, really.
But once you get
What?
okay, Brian, we need to have a talk. You already broke the rule of 3.
I'm making a Smash Brothers roster, Austin. Can't you tell by the music? Now, see,
Okay, but yeah, this is my I was gonna make a point, and Brian's demonstrating it very well. Once you get past the initial, oh my God, Mario's a T-Rex factor, this thing's pretty garbage.
In terms of actually getting where you need to go, yeah, it is.
I mean, to be fair, T-Rex are really only good at running really fast in a straight line, and that's it.
Okay, yes, but this is a video game, and you know, suspension of disbelief and all that.
Okay, but
I mean,
have you seen a T-Rex?
I feel like it could have easily been fixed though by, you know, providing a straight line that we could. I mean, it's not like the gameplay just now was really that deep anyway. Like, why couldn't they just give us like a hallway or something?
It seemed like it was mostly a straight line. I don't really know what you were getting stuck
Ariel,
on.
it gets stuck on everything. Any little tiny thing, it'll get stuck on.
Even the absence of things, it will get stuck on. So.
Why does the mustache come too though?
To let you know it's Mario.
But doesn't Cappy let you know it's Mario?
Ariel.
I'm just saying.
That is a superficial super I don't know what I'm saying. I'm done. I'm gonna just go away.
Well, I was just gonna inform Ariel that the mustache is actually Mario's soul.
I'm gonna come back. This thing's fucking terrifying.
Yeah, no, I don't know what the fuck this is all about.
I have several questions about the rabbits. Yes, they probably have something to do with the fucking Rabbids game, but why?
Well, conceptually, they probably just saw the Rabbids and were like, let's do that. Only make them more and less terrifying at the same time. At least these guys don't make me want to shoot myself.
I mean, the Rabbids are just furry minions, so...
Yeah, which is why I hate them. Because the minions suck. Get wrecked.
Yeah, but they're obnoxious, but they're harmless. This is disturbing.
Harmless? For years they killed Rayman!
Okay, yes, but they didn't hurt you.
Ariel, I really liked Rayman.
Didn't the rabbits come first though?
No.
No?
Before the minions? Really?
Oh yeah, before the
minions,
yes.
yeah. No. Yeah, the rabbits came first.
Right. So, wouldn't that make minions just less furry rabbits?
Okay, Brian, I don't need more reasons to not like the minions.
Multi-move.
They already fucking have countless rip-offs of minions in every animated movie ever made since then.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't love the minions either. I'm just saying, chronologically, since the rabbits came first, they are the perpetrators, so to speak, in this scenario.
Okay, just go on to the You're already
Ariel, I don't know why you're complaining. This is a Nintendo game. They have to tell you how to do everything. Then again, Mario Odyssey is actually kind of good about that.
Yeah,
I'm just saying that it doesn't make sense for him as a thing to be floating there next to you, saying, "Throw me over there," when he can move himself.
You know, I'm
Ariel, have you
Ariel.
ever had like something on a table in front of you, but you didn't want to pick it up, so you asked someone else to do it? That's Cappy.
Yeah, I didn't ask them to throw me.
Well, maybe you should have.
Alright. Aaron! Aaron!
You
Oh my
you
god,
good?
she's going.
I need you to throw me!
Oh
Whoosh.
god, it's happening.
Did it really need to load this?
I mean, this shouldn't, but here we are. This was supposed to be up here when I got up here.
Yeah,
the
Brian,
first
you
time.
have to do the story missions for a lot of moons to appear.
Some of them, but like I've been able in the later kingdoms, you can actually get enough moons to proceed without doing the story ones.
Brian.
I'm trying. All right. See, it goes on a curve. You see, it's a technique thing.
Oh, that was the end of the episode, I guess.
Tune in.
All right. I gotta say, I really liked Galaxy and Sunshine. Granted, I guess I was younger when those came out, but this, I don't know, maybe it's just because I haven't played it. Feeling a little cynical.
I mean, I like
And
it. I enjoy it.
Nintendo is very near and dear to my heart, and I'm feeling a little cynical about this game.
I mean, we'll discuss that further in the next part.
Yeah, tune in for more existential crisis.
Alrighty, daddy.